What's up guys, Camera Thief here from Whipsauce Media. It's been a while since we sat down and done this. Quick update from last year, we had really big plans. The car had an absolute monster tune on it. And then Godzilla is going to the racetrack. We're filming a car commercial in 4 days. We're super excited. There's just one minor hiccup. The motor came out yesterday. It's getting rebuilt today. It's gonna go back in and then it's gonna run. We should probably get to work. So the big plans were part of what we were gonna package into, kind of that year's documentary for 2023. And we're like, okay, we'll keep the same writing, keep the same plan, storyboard, and push it in 2024. So last winter, we sent the motor off, we had it looked at, we figured out what the oiling issues we were having were. Basically the car was running low oil pressure, but only under hard acceleration, not gentle driving. So we were able to cruise it around last year, but really not use any of the power that was put into it, which was disappointing, but fortunately still enjoyable. And I can't say that's the same for what we're going to talk about today. So starting off 2024 on a fresh build, got the motor back from the machine shop, we bored up the pistons, went to a little bit higher compression, got even stronger rods in the car, the top end was all the same. We put it all back together, we slapped it into the car, filled it up with water to start it. I started pouring water into the radiator and all of a sudden I started seeing water pouring out of the side of the block. Turns out that the block had two little pinholes over the turbo feed, and just pouring water into the block to fill it up, we had a couple little geysers coming out. So my plan was, thinking positively, we need to source a new engine block, but we can JB weld this thing and just, again, cruise it around for the summer. Nothing super exciting, but still enjoyable. Slap some JB weld on there. Everything was going according to plan. We had 600 miles worth of break-in driving to put on the car. And then about 2 days before it was ready to go down to the tuner, I was in fourth gear, rolling down a hill, foot off the throttle, about 3,000 RPM. I heard that beautiful sound of metal parts getting to know each other very intimately. Basically, then we just got into the teardown of it and we found out what happened. It turns out that at the fault of no one, I dropped a valve. So now in addition to sourcing a new block, I get to find a new head. Fortunately, the broken valve did not go all the way through the piston. We actually have a crack in it. I mean, we were that close to literally losing everything, including all the brand new rotating assembly. It's just one of those freak things that happens and it sucks. But in typical Steve fashion, it's gonna get rebuilt. It's not what anybody wants to hear. All things, like part of me is like, I wasn't even doing anything cool. Like if your car blows up on a dyno, that sucks. But if it blows up on the street or racetrack, at least you were having fun with it. I was just coasting down a hill. The car hadn't made boost, hadn't made power. I was actually kind of frustrated by that. But all things considered, that is probably the best time to lose a valve, because if it happened at RPM, 40, 50 pounds of boost, it would have taken out everything, obviously. And once I pulled the head off and the farther I got into the teardown, I found out how close we were to actually puncturing through the piston in cylinder 3, which obviously would have been catastrophic for the rotating assembly. So again, the silver lining is, yeah, it sucks and the car's gonna be down for a while. We'll be sourcing a new block and a new head. However, this all could have been significantly worse. The irony is everybody that's close to me in my life knows that I love Skylines. I'm always messing with cars and Skylines and whatever. It's kind of like my free time hobby. And within an hour of the car meeting its demise, I was gifted this shirt. And the painful, humorous addition to an already funny and ironic shirt was hilarious. I was crying, I was laughing so hard. So yes, I still play with blocks, and now I have a shirt to wear that tells people what I'm doing when I'm still playing with my block. So there's the update, guys. That's why you haven't seen much of the Heartbreak GTR recently or in the last year. But stay tuned, more to come. The car will hit the road again and it's gonna be flat out wild. We'll see you soon. Stay fueled.